Denise, thank you very much. You know, it's amazing what can happen sometimes in life. You think that life's just kind of going along nice and slow and nothing real exciting's happening, and then, man, something just hits you right there in the eyeballs and you go, unbelievable, I can't believe this is happening. You know, you're in that groove that's not bad, but nothing real exciting is happening, and then, pow, you hear or see something that makes you say, wow. That happened to me recently while watching the show Extreme Home Makeover. The story centered on Emmanuel and Dawn Martirez and their 3 kids, 2 of them preschool twin boys, each with developmental challenges, especially Evan, who needs a walker to get around and has limited communication abilities. The couple, high school sweethearts married for 9 years, also has a darling older daughter who, influenced by her parents' handling of these challenges, gives her younger brothers tons of support. But their St. Louis house didn't work for Evan. You had to walk up a few steps just to get inside. Then immediately faced a stairwell to the 2nd floor. Quick and sharp turns were necessary to gain access to other first-floor rooms. It was a design inside and out, requiring Evan to be carried into the house where his movement was drastically confined. Wonderful people coming in and tearing down the old house and replacing it with a home featuring a gently sloping ramp to the front door, corners and tight turns eliminated, and an elevator to the basement changed all that. I'll never forget Emmanuel speaking of his family's new home. With tears streaming down his cheeks, he said, "That old house always said no to Evan, but this new house says nothing but yes." I sat there watching with tears in my eyes. This man, the brother of my first former wife, I haven't talked to Emmanuel in years, was at least for me encouraging me, and now I'm encouraging you to look at life and wonder, does it say yes or no? What about your relationships? Do they say yes or no? What about your attitude? Does it project yes or no? What about your lifestyle? Does it pronounce yes or no? When presenting Run to Daylight, the comeback coach always encourages others to courageously eliminate any self-destructive behavior. What are you putting in your body? What are you putting in your mind? Who are you hanging out with? Are they lifting you up or are they dragging you down? Do you exclaim yes or explain no? This week, despite the obstacles and the adversity that may appear, let's make it a collective yes. Trust me, we'll all be better for it. To sign up for my Comeback Coach Weekly Pep Talk, to purchase one of my books, or if by chance you're part of a group that's planning an event and you might need an inspirational speaker or an MC, to get in touch with me, all you got to do is just go to my website at seekvictory.com.